What's up, Regency Park family? Good to see you guys. Glad you're here today. Just asked to give a video update, and I just wanted to kind of tell you about some of the things that were happening at Kaleo Church. First of all, we just want to thank you for all that you've done, God, for your monetary gifts, for your prayers. We just covet that. We thank you so much for the people that you sent with us. God is doing amazing things, and I just wanted to do this video update to kind of let you guys know what was happening. And I just want Pastor Gunner to know I wore this hat and this shirt just for him. So, love you guys. I appreciate you. Some great things have been happening at Kaleo. We first got here almost a year ago. It's crazy to think that it's been that long, but it was almost exactly a year ago that we started meeting together. We've done a few updates on our building. We got some things in the kitchen. We bought some new stoves. We got some tables and some chairs so we can have meals in there, and it's just a great time together. And then we started to do a little bit of painting. Our entryway at Kaleo was 3 different shades of orange, and as most of you know, I don't really like orange very much. So we got together and we painted this really cool gray, and the trim we painted white. You can see in the pictures. So we just had a good time doing that. And so we started meeting together in September. We traveled together in October to different churches on the district, just sharing the vision of Kaleo. And they were so generous in taking offerings for us, and it's just been a great time so far together. And then our official opening was January 10th. So we've been open a little over 8 months, almost 8 months now, and we had a great opening. We had 175 people at our opening. It was an amazing time of worship together. Some of you were there. Some of you were just supporting. We appreciate that. And it was just a great time together. We worshiped. We learned some things about who the church is supposed to be. And it was just awesome. And then our average attendance ever since our opening has been around 100. We have about 65 adults. We have about 15 to 20 kids and about 25 youth that are meeting weekly. So we average right around 100, a little more, a little less. Summertime was down a little bit, but we've started to pick back up now after when school started here. So right around 100, which is awesome for first year at a church. To average 100 has been great. We had an amazing Easter service. We had 130 in attendance. We had an Easter egg hunt. We had a breakfast. We had a wonderful time worshiping together. That was just amazing. You could see the pictures, just how cool that was, and God just really moved in those moments. We've seen addicts get healed. We've seen people come to the Lord and come to our church that have never come to any other church before. And we've seen people come back to the church who have been really hurt in the past by churches. So it's been really neat to see God work through Kaleo Church. We had a couple baby dedications early on in February, I believe. We dedicated 3 little babies. We have a ton of little kids, so in about 4 or 5 years, our children's department is going to be exploding and just growing out of this place, so that was neat. We also, in April, we had a new youth leader move down here. Pastor Xavier and his wife Brittany moved down here. Their 2 kids, Zoe and their other daughter, Kinley, moved down here, and it was just a great time. They didn't even know what their jobs were going to be. They had no idea how they were going to make money. They moved down here for free. Xavier's leading our youth and doing a great job, and so that's been a neat how God has worked through that. And then just a few weeks ago, we had our vacation Bible school, our Kaleo Kids Week. We had over 50 kids for our first ever vacation Bible school that registered and came through. We bussed in probably 15 or 20 of those kids. We had 5 to 7 new families that came that Sunday after vacation Bible school, and it was just really awesome to see how God worked through something like Vacation Bible School. As Sharon always says, it's not about a week, it's about eternity. So we're trying to hold to that theory here at Kaleo. And some of our sermon series that we've gone through have been so impactful. Things like being better together, how we have to get over our differences of race, of socioeconomic status, of gender at times, of different things that tend to divide us, of denominational divisions. they divide us, and we are so much better together than we are apart. And right after that, we went into the series about how the devil's not gonna like that, and he's gonna attack, and we titled it Under Attack, and what it looks like when we play by God's rules, and really how we fight back God's way when we are under attack from the enemy. And then right after that, we went into the series called Joy that went along with our Vacation Bible School, and just the joy that God brings, even in the midst of terrible times, God can still bring joy. And right now we're in the midst of our series Beloved, where John was known as the beloved disciple. How can we be known as someone who is beloved by Christ? And so that was really neat. We're in the middle of that series right now, and it's just a great time to learn together with our people. We have had along the way a few setbacks. We lost some of our launch team, which was bound to happen. That's as far as church plants go. They say to kind of expect that. We also about 3 or 4 weeks ago had a really bad water leak in our sanctuary that flooded almost our whole sanctuary with about 2 inches of water, and we found it really hard to really get into our neighborhood and our community. We've gone out and knocked on doors, we've gone out and hung flyers, and we're just finding it hard to kind of impact the neighborhood. But even in the midst of those setbacks, God is still moving. We have gained a lot of local people. For the launch team members that we've lost, we have gained a ton of just local people that have come in and just started fitting right in and seen God move, and their lives are changed, and they jump into children's ministry and youth ministry and our worship ministry. It's just been a great see God replace some of the people we've lost with people from the area. And the cool thing about our sanctuary getting flooded is we kind of wanted to do some remodel anyways, and so now we have the money from the insurance coming in that we're going to be able to get rid of this wood paneling that's on the side of our walls and do some painting and get some new lighting and things like that. So God moved in that and made lemons into lemonade. It's really neat seeing that. And then we also have, from not being able to really get people to come to our church, we've really started getting out into the schools, into the apartments. We're starting to bus kids and parents in from apartment buildings around the area, and we've partnered with a couple schools in our area to get them school supplies to do some teacher appreciation things, and that's been just really neat. So again, thank you guys so much for planning Kaleo Church. You are here with us. We feel your prayers. We love you guys. We miss seeing you guys every week, and we know you're praying for us, so thank you for that. And if you could ask for anything that you could continue to pray for us, just pray that we could reach lost people. Kaleo Church planted with a vision, not just to get people from other churches to come here, but mostly to reach lost people, to reach people that have never been reached before with the gospel. So please pray for us for that. And we love you, Regency Park. Hope you have a great Sunday. Hope you have a great time together. Love you guys. See you guys. Pastor Jason.